Alright everyone, it's time to take a look at Furno. Oh yeah, Furno from Breakout Wave 1. Now, Furno is actually out of his elements here. He's not in this fiery place. He's actually underwater, about to combat JAWBLADE. And by the time you're watching this video, it's usually heroes first and villains. So, JAWBLADE will come out tomorrow. But if you're watching this way in the future, well, it's all out. It's all released. So, Furno is one of the taller, medium-sized heroes, with JAWBLADE being the small one. So, yeah, small little shark versus an aqua hero way out of his boat. So, let's get rid of JAWBLADE for now. We'll bring JAWBLADE back in a bit. But here is Furno, Breakout Furno. So, he has set 6293, 56 pieces. Comes in a bag like basically every last Hero Factory set. Well, from Breakout to Invasion from Below, they all came in bags, but yeah. So, what do we got? Oh yes, the back of the bag. The back of the bag, well, it's not really that much to see on the back of the bag. Just showing all his features and stuff. Oh, enough staring at the bag. Let's get this bag opened and see what's inside. Now, again, I've said this so many times. Cuts from the bottom. So I'm gonna sum this up. If you want to save your bag, cut from the bottom. You'll be thanking me later and wishing that I was your teacher or something. I don't know. It's just, you'll be glad. There we go. Out you come. That's one bag of parts. Oh, we got some hoses for his scuba gear. Torso. And we got some small parts. Oh yeah. And where's the other hose? There should be two. Right there. Wonderful. And then, voila! Instruction manual. Okay, cool. Save the bag, as always. As always. How many times have I said that now? I don't even know. Alright. I do want to show you one thing. And that is, oh, wonderful. It's on the last page. Furno has a combo with JAWBLADE, which will then make a monstrous JAWBLADE with a... I think, in fact, I think this version of JAWBLADE looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Well, we'll see. Anyways, let's look at the parts. So first things first, I keep dropping them. We got two hoses. These are for his scuba gear. And these are definitely to help people breathe. And also this thing is used in Atlantis sets. And any underwater LEGO sets, system sets. Just, it has those. Torso. Well, the standard one with the extra shoulder ball joints. Very important because he'll need those for his scuba gear. And then for small parts, we got this. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh yeah, don't fall please, don't fall please. Okay. Small parts, we got the bottom half of his spear launcher. Red. Very nice. And then the hero cuffs, we'll get to the hero cuffs in a second, but we got a silver, number 3. So we got that out of the way. A number 3 in white. Hero core. And then these are the rotors for his scuba gear. Ta-da. Very, very nice. Bones. 2 of the second smallest bones. These things. And then this thing, which is a giant harpoon for minifigures, but for Furno, it is his harpoon shooter that he uses for his gun. Interesting piece. And more of this. And then the rest here is all Technic stuff, but I do want to assemble the hero cuffs in front of y'all, because I do that now with all the hero sets that I get, except for those sets that the heroes already own. But for this one, I'm just gonna take advantage and assemble the cuffs on camera. Ta-da! Okay, we'll put the cuffs here. Technic stuff here. If you want to pause the video and look at them, be my guest. All right, cool. I'm gonna put them aside now. Okay, what do we have in this bag? We got okay, surprisingly, ain't a lot of pieces for this one. Let's dig in. Okay, ball here, the silver launcher, or ball, Glatorian spear. I don't even know what they call these. The bones, I'm just gonna sort them all here. Alright, here you go. Look at the parts and pause them. I'm not gonna go through all of them. There you go. Okay, armor. Whoa, actually wait, let's look at this first. The upper half of his spear shooter. Feet. Red feet. Got that. Two of the big armor pieces in red. Ooh, these are very, very red. That's a surprise. Okay. And then translucent number 5, translucent red. Very nice. Translucent pieces are always welcome. And then we got 2 number 5s in white. Is that a color contrast? I don't know. And then, alright, these things. These things are usually used on system sets, you know, for submarines and stuff. In this case, it's used for Furno's scuba diving machine. Yay! 2 of them. And then we got this thing, which the folks call the villain core. This is just another armor add-on piece, just for the extra layer of look and for texture. This thing, 3.0 multi-tool thingy-mabobber. Don't even know what this is called, but we got one of this. One hand, red hand. One hand heroes. Disappointed. So the head here is a Glatorian translucent neon green with a little bit of yellow. Head, yes. And then finally, body armor. Yes, it's the body armor. You can see it's the same mold pretty much for all the what do you call it? All the heroes. And the only difference is that, it's got the different printing. So it has the muscle mold. It's the same, and he's got the fire, and it's red. And I'm thinking how you can apply this to mock making, but it's definitely a unique piece exclusive for him. And finally, we have the head. Yes, this is his 1.0 helmet. It's the exact same one. It is nowhere near new, because with these heroes, they went back to making their 1.0 heads, and this is Furno's exact one. Nothing new at all. Alright, well, I don't have the 1.0 Furno, so this is the first time I actually have my hands on this mold for the head. So that's it for the parts. Oh yes, I don't know if I showed you the hero core, but yes, that's the hero core. Okay, that's it for parts. Let's assemble Furno all together. Okay, that took quite some time to put together. Unlike the other heroes, in fact, Furno was one of the harder heroes to put together. There were a lot of, especially the hoses, connecting those pins on. Oh my goodness, that took me like forever. And then finally applying the head itself, that also took forever. Now, I'm already beginning to see one major problem with this figure. Posability. It is very, very limited in posability. I already see many problems. Now, what does that mean? Number one, the head. The head can't, okay, well, the head looks nice. Well, obviously, why won't it not look nice? But the problem is, posing wise, you can't really move it a lot, because then these things will get in the way, and plus he won't be able to see anything. So the head is already one problem. You can definitely move it up and down to, you know, make it look like when he's swimming. And but side to side, very limited. You can't really do much as him. Now, second problem, this arm. Well, this thing, it looks nice, but it gets in the way with the what's it called, the motor, the rotor. It tends to get in the way too much, and you're gonna have to lean this a bit back for this to give this room to, you know, to move. And what I'm gonna actually do is I'm going to move the scuba stuff back and make it like this. Then that way you will actually give the arm movement, like give space to move the arm. Third problem is with the plasma shooter itself. You can barely move the gun. It's like stiff in place, and you can't really move it up because the armor piece here gets in the way. So, a bit disappointing in terms of posability and articulation. Furno really lacks there. And the color scheme, I'm a little bit confused because you got red, white, and like silver. I think it's best that they just stuck with red and white. And this whole part here, I feel like was unnecessary. They should have just stuck with the same color scheme on this side too. I wouldn't mind like not having this and have a similar build to the other arm. And I think that'll be a lot better. Because this, I just don't get the point of it. Like, maybe it's extra protection or something, but can only do so much. But I don't know. But the main torso, the body is built fine. The legs are fine. I'm quite happy with how they assembled the legs together. Hero cuffs, again, the same problem as always with every single hero. The hero cuffs are too long, but because Furno is one of the taller heroes, this won't drag on the ground, so I guess that's okay. And but then still, make the hero cuffs a lot shorter, please. Please, they're way too long. And then the actual rollers themselves, they are poseable and you can move them in any way. So let's say you can move this all up here to help him ascend to the surface of the water like this, or if he's like descending, then this will help him descend deeper underwater, or adjust like this, then you can move his head up and make it look like he's you know, swimming in the water with this. So you can do some posability, but it is very limited. Don't really like that. But if you want him, he's mostly going to be spending his time underwater, so it won't really matter. You just really gotta work on posing his swimming poses, I guess. And that just snapped off, by the way. These are very nice though. It was a pain to put them on him, but in the end I think it looked pretty well. It does go back here, which then again you can see the back. It is very bare, nothing covering the back whatsoever. Overall though, not really one of my favorites. They didn't really, you know, do a lot of things that made me pretty satisfied with this one. Apart from, okay, well, the color scheme was confusing. The arms were kind of designed badly, in my very honest opinion. But I think the overall look of him is fine. It's just that I don't think there should be 3 different colors for the color scheme. But yeah, oh yes, and one more thing, this harpoon launcher. Very nice to have this attached on the gun. It really spices up his spear launcher, and as you know, all the heroes have a standard default of equipping a plasma shooter. I think Furno's one here, well, it's fully red for once. Most of the heroes are half gunmetal and half another color. Furno's here is fully red. That's very, very nice. And just with the extra harpoon on top, it just makes everything a lot better. And it makes the gun look pretty good too. And I think it's useful for close combat as well, using the harpoon. But apart from that, one last thing. Let's take JAWBLADE. Here's JAWBLADE, here's Furno. Voila. You can see, well, JAWBLADE's much small, of course, but I think it would definitely be a good challenge for Furno, and not one of my favorite duels, like the hero-villain duel from Breakout, but it's okay. JAWBLADE's an okay villain, Furno's an okay hero, but obviously not too great. And so my final thoughts on Furno, I'd say I'm probably going to give him, don't want to be too rude, but gotta really stick the honest truth. I don't really like this hero a lot. I'm gonna say Furno gets a let's go with a 5 out of 10, because poseability is super limited, messy color scheme, back is uncovered, and yeah, just a lot of things that really disappoint me. However, his overall look is not bad at all, and for an underwater hero, it's fine. I mean, he's usually fire, but in this case, he's out of his element, which I completely forgive for. It's a bold move for LEGO to do something like this, taking a hero out of his elements and putting them into a new element, a new look, a new environment. So in the end, that's all I have to say for Furno. I wouldn't say it will be your top hero to pick. I think there are some much better Breakout heroes out there. I think Breeze is better, Evil is better, Rock is better. I don't know. Just your opinion is your opinion. But my opinion is I'm gonna say I won't really recommend Furno. Not a highly recommended hero for you to pick up. But that's it for this one. You can totally disagree with me by disliking and liking the video if you do agree. And subscribe to the channel for more, because more Breakout videos are on the way, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will be bringing you more Breakout videos very soon. We'll talk to you again in the next one. Peace out.